Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas and Mack Center for tonight's main event. 12 rounds in the featherweight division. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. He's on his way to the ring, and you can just tell what kind of night he intends this to be. He's just brimming with confidence. Magnifico's had this experience so many times, and success has always come on the back end of these ring walks. It's his focus at this moment that delivers it.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
They're scheduled for 12. Here's round number 1. Good block by Magnifico. Scores with the uppercut. How about that left hand? Right to the head with that right. Headshot lands, was a hook. Or he scores well with the double jab. Magnifico's feeling the effects now of that hook. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
Hey, you gotta see that coming. Now let's go.
Magnifico's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Halfway through this round, he clinches when he gets to the inside. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Nice block by Magnifico. There's the hook. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Good right hand. Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut. The way these two are going at it early on, they're going to break the punch stat computer.
Well, they're trying to break more than that. They're trying to break each other's will.
Magnifico's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Ten clicks of the talk. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. So they close out that round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, I know you watch very closely how these trainers go about their business. You We're under the tutelage of one of the true legends of the game, the great Customato.
Yeah, I mean, I was fortunate. Quite honestly, those opportunities, situations probably don't exist anymore because we've lost a lot of those, really great trainers and managers that boxing was their whole life. I spent 7 years with Customato, and I learned the nuts and bolts from a physical, technical point of view of what's important to give to a fighter, but the psychological part, to understand the pressures that a fighter is under, the fears that a fighter deals with. And if you don't understand that, all the other things don't mean anything, because you have to understand how a fighter's feeling to understand why he's behaving or not behaving a certain way.
Look at that! The hook came home with ease. Nice defense. Good block by Magnifico. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head.
Hey, keep your hands up.
Good defensive skill. What a trap he just set, and he lands a nice counterpunch.
Yeah, that's the old cats with a ghost trick there. You're there one time, you give him a little shade, a little shadow, and then he throws at you, you pull back, bang, come right back with your own.
Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Teddy, how does a fighter know when that's the punch to fire off the uppercut?
Well, it's where he is. First of all, he's on the inside. His opponent usually keeping those earmuffs on a little bit. And there's an opening up the middle. And maybe his opponent's leaning forward a little bit.
Watch the hook.
Just grabbing onto his opponent.
Head movement.
Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
You need to capitalize on his mistakes. I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his mistakes.
All we need is water up there, and that's it.
Okay, listen. Body and hand. Body and hand. Double put your body.
All right. You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. Just keep doing what you're doing. Okay, listen. Don't let him plant his feet. Keep moving forward. Keep him off balance.
And round number 3 is underway. Blocks that punch. Good left hand able to land.
Keep your head moving.
Fires right back at him. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Teddy, it is such a gift that he has right here. We're seeing such a technically sound defensive fighter.
Yeah, we are. The old-time trainers would say, Teddy, he's doing the hard part. And that is the hard part, making the guy miss. Now he has to start doing the fun part, hitting him.
over the top with that right hand. A real solid shot.
Over your head, kid. Want to see those come?
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Magnifico. Magnifico's on the receiving end of a hook. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. Hard to believe they can still give like this in these final moments of what has been a sensational round.
I feel like I'm back at the amusement park on a roller coaster again, like a kid.
You got this one. You got this one.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. All right, something's seriously wrong here, Teddy. It's early on in the fight. Magnifico's conditioning is already showing us that he's nowhere near being able to be in this fight.
Well, that showed me that he gave up before this fight ever started. And somebody's got to tell him in his corner, you know what? It's harder to quit than it is to fight because you got to live with the results of that quitting.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Good step back counterpunch there. And round 3 comes to an end.
Oh, it's beautiful. Nice work. All right, I want to see more uppercuts, okay? Here you go.
Keep your hands up, all right? You have to keep your hands up. Jab your way, okay? Whatever you do, throw that jab.
Well, we heard his analysis, but as for how Teddy has scored those first 3 rounds, here's a look. We're seeing good work on the inside with the hook. Teddy, is it harder to train a guy defensively to deal with this than when they're fighting at more range?
Well, you have to learn to fight on the inside. What you have to do is make sure that your defense gets tighter. Automatically, I tell my fighters, so when you get in close, get everything tighter. Everything up, everything closer, because you know that's where the stuff's going to be coming at you fast.
Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Each man able to land an uppercut.
You gotta protect yourself.
Oh, you got this one.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Wow! He was standing up to it, but now he goes down for the first time.
One, two, three, four, five.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Gets rid of that body shot. That was a fine block by Magnifico. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him.
Side to side.
Gets rid of that effort. Last 10 seconds.
Keep it going.
End of the round there. A round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, typically how are they acting? What are you seeing out of that?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You dropped. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
We got it. You good? You all right?
He's trying to get momentum back. He gave it away in that last round when he was knocked down.
Well, he got a little pit stop in the corner, so now he's got to be like that race car driver coming out of the pits. You know, you come out of there cautiously. Don't get hit with anything as you're coming out. You know, don't cross those lanes too quick, and then get back into the flow.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no, actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. He's committed to the combination punching now, and it's working out well up top. Parries the punch, puts one in there.
Move your head.
Keep working the body.
And he's holding.
There you go.
Halfway into round number 5 here. Combination to the head.
Stay away from those. There you go.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Keep working the body.
He's clinching a lot here, Teddy. Now, do you think that's the best way to deal with the after effects of the knockdown?
Yeah, as long as you're not reaching, as long as you're not overextending yourself to grab the guy, because then you can leave yourself open, and then you're going to, well, you're going to be on the floor again.
Good counter punch.
Move your head.
Final 10
Doing
seconds.
what you're doing.
We come to the end of this round, and for this fighter, I think that's a good thing, because I was looking at him there, Teddy, and it looked like he was breathing in and out of his mouth for most of that round.
Yeah, and that's a bad sign. That means that the gas tank is a little low. He's low on petrol.
You have to start throwing more in volume in there. Throw in volume. Keep that head.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. Magnifico's ability to utilize this jab, fighting on the outside, has been so critical in what we've seen on the scorecard so far. Why so, Ted?
Because it's not a common jab. You know, he reminds me, believe it or not, of Hector Camacho, the former junior lightweight champion, because he throws a trip hammer jab. You know, usually you turn that jab over, you know, counterclockwise, but he doesn't turn it over. He just drops it down. It just drops straight down. There's no warning, and boy, it's been landing.
There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Comes right back with some offense of his own. Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there.
Just like that.
Come on, kid.
Let's do it.
Halfway through round 6.
Move!
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one.
Keep your head moving.
In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's move!
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. And he's able to put his punches together. That's a nice looking combo.
Well, that's the benefit of 2 and 3 instead of 1.
Good job, buddy. 1-2, 1-2. Keep working the body.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move! Nice!
Get after him.
Magnifico's giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. That is starting to take away some of that head movement.
Double your body punches.
All right, want this fight? Because listen to me, man. If you want this fight, you got to stay busy out there, all right? Because you're losing this fight. Why? Because you're not throwing any punches out there.
So with the start of this round, we've reached the halfway point. Be interesting to see what we're in store for down the stretch of this fight. You see him holding on.
Back to the body.
Good accurate work there after blocking that blow.
Watch the hook.
You got nice.
Blocks that punch.
Looking good.
Let's go, hit. That's all right. Keep moving.
good defensive skill with the block by Magnifico. Blocks a shot and then lands an uppercut of his own. Blocks the headshot. Now he ties up there.